Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Jessica Ward King here, the StigmaCrusher. This is another update. I really wish I could stop giving you guys these updates, but here we are again. So I have switched mood states again. We were riding normal mood state for, oh God, maybe 3 weeks there. Woohoo. And now I have been depressed for about a week and a half now, and it's getting worse. I have officially been prescribed from my psychiatrist. This is the weirdest thing ever. My psychiatrist has prescribed the ketogenic diet for me. I don't really know too many psychiatrists that prescribe diets, but here's the lowdown on this. So just after I did that video last week on weight and weight management and all that good stuff, it was after that video went up, I saw my psychiatrist, and he had been speaking to a friend of his who had just come from an international bipolar conference, who's a bipolar specialist actually. And he was all excited. He's like, yeah, there's this new thing in bipolar research. And so apparently for the longest time in epilepsy research, they'd known that the ketogenic diet is good for calming epilepsy. And it's something to do with the fact that in epilepsy, the cells, the neurons, they have an imbalance in the salts inside the neurons. And the ketogenic diet helps to balance those salts. So do the anticonvulsants, the medications that you take for epilepsy. Now, those anticonvulsants are the same medications that you take to prevent migraine, and they're the same medications that you take as mood stabilizers for bipolar disorder, because epilepsy, migraine, and bipolar disorder are all related. They have related etiologies or genesis in the brain. They all have a similar way of being treated. And so the scientists started to study whether or how this ketogenic diet would also affect migraine sufferers and people with bipolar disorder. And the early studies are showing that the ketogenic diet also helps migraine and bipolar. And as well, the ketogenic diet, of course, helps you lose weight in terms of body fat. The keto diet puts your body into a state of ketosis, which is where instead of burning carbohydrates for energy, which is what your body normally does, it actually starts to burn fat cells for energy and turns them into ketones, and that's what it takes for energy. And so it burns the fat cells themselves and turns those into ketones, and you go into a state of ketosis. And you can check if you're in a state of ketosis after going on this diet by getting the little sticks off of Amazon or wherever and like peeing on a stick, and it will tell you if you are in a state of ketosis. And so you can get into this state by going onto this ketogenic diet. And the diet is absolutely everything I have ever been told not to eat in my life. It is high fat, so approximately 70% of what I eat would come from fats. Mostly like good fats, things like avocado oils and coconut oils and things like that. But also like bacon and cheese and like all that stuff, steak, red meats, salmon, all that stuff's on the menu. And then 25% protein and then 5% carbohydrates. So there's pretty much no fruits on the menu. A couple of berries are allowed. A handful of vegetables, ones that grow above the ground, nothing that grows underneath. and some that grow above are not allowed either. And then proteins. So pretty much no vegetables, no grains, no pulses, no lentils, no chickpeas, none of the diet stuff I've ever been told to eat is on the menu. It is very confusing. And I'm supposed to start eating this diet. It's very restrictive, and you cannot cheat. No cheating, because if you cheat, your body will not go into ketosis. If you do not go into ketosis, you are wasting your time entirely, because that's the whole point. You have to go into ketosis to get the benefit for the migraines and bipolar that you might not even get. The problem here is, and this is causing me no amount of anguish, because I've had a gastric bypass, and we know that high fat with gastric bypass can cause a lot of problems. I'm taking Ozempic, and we know that high fat diet with Ozempic can cause some problems. And I don't know how to do this. And so it's making the depression worse. The problem is, if you dangle in front of me something that you tell me can possibly solve the 3 things that have been the bane of my existence since I was 15 years old: obesity, migraines, and bipolar disorder. Literally the bane of my existence since I was 15 years old. I have had surgeries for these things. I have taken countless numbers of medications. I have suffered. I have struggled. I have anguished. I have cried. I have they have caused such innumerable suffering. And you're telling me that all I have to do is eat a special diet and it'll fix all 3? How can I not? How can I say no? And then if I did say no, how could I ever complain again? And so I have to try. I have to try this. But I don't have a sweet clue what I'm doing. And it's extremely stressful. And the Ozempic's already making me sick to my stomach. So I threw up at work today. Day 1 of ketogenic diet. We got maybe 500 calories down. Guys, I really wish I could stop doing these updates for you. I really hope that the next time I do this update for you, it's that the ketogenic diet is going really well and it's working, and the depression has lifted and the bipolar is under control. I hope so. If anyone has done or is doing keto and has recipes or knows what they're doing, please comment. Let me know. Give me resources. Please. Okay. That's it for this week. Take good care of yourselves. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.
StigmaCrusher.